Alright guys, how are you today? How's everybody doing today? Thank you for all the people that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for your continued support. I haven't been on in a long time. Just thought I'd make a quick video on some things or tips that might help the newer guys with courting your Filipina or maybe being with a Filipina. Just some things you should know about Filipinas and things they like and maybe some dislikes. Anyways, we'll go with, I got about 10 tips that I can give you guys for dating and learning about your Filipina. We'll start out with the first tip that can help a lot of you understand. Filipinas are really, really family oriented. That's something that brought me about, I would say, going to the Philippines and getting a girl to be my wife. Their family really matters. So just remember, when you're with your Filipina that you've been with and she's needing to help out her family because somebody's in dire need or someone's in trouble, it's really, really going to bother her until we try to figure out something that we can do to help them. Because like I said, their family is very important, and they really, 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 even not just their family, but the family you create with them, it's very important to her. So no matter what you can do to help, if it's a little, a lot, anything you can do to help the family. If you can't, just be upfront and say, look, we can't do it right now, but we'll see, maybe in a few weeks we can send something to help them out. And it's not always just about money. It could be like we send balik bayan boxes to help out with clothing, things like, I'm a apartment supervisor for maintenance, so I find a lot of clothing and stuff. And I'll hold on to that clothing and I'll put it in, pack a box full and send it there for $50, $60, and it helps out a lot of the kids, helps out adults, whoever it can help out. We send new things, we send used things, anything we can do to help the family be more prosperous. And of course you got to help out with money. My wife's the youngest, so we try to help as much as we can, but we only can do what we can do. So just remember, guys, you're going to have to help because family is very important to the Filipina. If things don't go their way, or if you like run your mouth too much to the Filipino, there's this word called tampo. Tampo's bad. You know how an American woman, Western woman, when she becomes mad, she starts screaming and yelling and you know, all that stuff that you got to hear in your ear. Well, tampo is a lot worse. Tampo is just complete. She won't talk to you. Thank God my wife, she's not quite like that. She's learning the American way, but she don't scream and yell or nothing. She'll just, we talk it out usually. And if it does happen, just remember, all you have to do is just give them a hug, love them, say I love you, and we can work this out. And it just, instead of becoming days, it just becomes hours. And get it over with quick. Something else, number 3, my wife's language is Bisaya. I try my best to learn, but my memory is not so good, so I try to learn some of the Bisaya words, or if your wife speaks Tagalog, you could always learn their language, even if you just learn a few words, broken up words, any kind of words that helps you talk with her family. My wife's pretty good with English, so I don't learn as many Bisaya words, but she tries to teach me as we go. Even if there's a few words you can put together that might help, just do what you can to learn some of their language little by little. I'm sure over the years I'll learn my wife's language, and just gonna be a time-consuming thing. I'll ask her all the time, what's this word? What's this word? And a lot of times I try to do the thing on Facebook where you can change the language, but Facebook always don't tell you the right language or what the actual meaning was. It kind of gives you a little bit, but it's not right when you do the translation thing. Number 4, learn about her life as she grew up in the Philippines. Learn the things she had to go through. Like my wife, she lived in a older type house. She had to take baths outside. She had to basically just have enough money to commute back and forth to work. Just different things, different hardships she's had. Now that she's here in America, maybe she'll do. She's gonna have a baby now, but after the baby, she'll get a job. We're in the process of getting her green card and her work papers, all that good stuff. So just try to learn about her culture and what it was to grow up in the Philippines. Number 5, when you take your Filipina out to eat for the first time, she might like, I don't know how to say this, she ain't gonna want a burger, she ain't gonna want a steak, she's probably gonna want to go somewhere where she can get, what do all Philippine people like? Rice. They eat rice 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So make sure where you take her, they got some rice, they got some fish, they got some lechon, she's not going to want a burger, she's not going to want steak, she's either going to want some pig, she's going to want some fish, and of course she's going to want some rice. So just remember, don't take her out for your first, second, third, fourth, fifth date thinking she's going to want a big burger or I don't know. She's not going to want that. So okay, moving on. Number 6. This is for all you guys when you first go to the Philippines, where I kind of made the mistake because I didn't know that wasn't welcome. Filipinos were born to be most of them were born to be proper. I always would want to give my wife, well, she was my girlfriend at the time, a kiss in public, and they don't kiss in public. That's not one of the things that, it's like, it's okay if you can sneak one in, a quick kiss, but she ain't gonna sit there and make out with you in front of a lot of people or in the mall. Like, she'll give you a quick peck on the cheek, or peck on the lips, but don't think she doesn't like you because when you go to kiss her and she only gives you a quick kiss, that there's a problem. See, I thought, well, why does she don't want to kiss me? Why is it this? Why is it that? But maybe I'm not good looking. Maybe I'm not guapo like she tells me. But it wasn't that. It was just they don't kiss in public. Okay, another good thing to remember. If you're going there to meet her and you're going to be with just her and you meet her at the airport, she's going to expect to spend all of her time with you. So do not think while you're there you're going to try to meet other Filipinas and talk to other Filipinas. If you're going to do that, then don't even set up time to be with any Filipina until you get there. And every Filipina you meet, you tell them, we're just out. This isn't something serious. This ain't what we're going to do. Because if you're with one girl and you cheat on her with another girl, it really, really hurts your Filipina, especially if you're already one with her and you've been talking online a long time. She don't want you being with any other girls. Filipinas are already jealous. Most of them are very jealous. I had to tell my wife to please do not get jealous, because I have a lot of friends that are girls, and that's all they are to me is friends. They'll never be what you can be to me. So just don't cheat on her, because that really, really hurts them. And you know how family-oriented they already are, and once you got her trust, she will trust you, and she will love you. She will love, honor, and obey, just like it says when you get married, and you should do the same for her. There's another one, number 8. Please never, ever, ever lie to your Filipina, because she's not going to lie to you. As long as you have a good Filipina, she won't lie to you. She won't treat you badly. She won't. If you have a good Filipina, she is going to be like yours and only yours until the day you die, and then probably after you're dead, she's still going to be with you. Like I told my wife, if anything ever happens to me and I die, feel free to move on. I don't expect you to move on tomorrow, but don't. If you decide to stay in the United States, which that's not our plan. Our plan is to move back to the Philippines. That's why the channel is called Paul's Philippine Adventures. Right now we're in America trying to get ourselves together so we can move back to the Philippines within the next, I don't know, I'm hoping 6 to 8 years. We will make plenty of trips back to the Philippines before then, but I want to try to retire in the Philippines, and we're going to try to make sure we have plenty of money when we do go back to the Philippines for life. But just don't lie to her, because you'll break her heart, and especially if she has a lot of love for you. You wouldn't like it if she lied to you, so don't lie to her. Filipinos don't like it. If you're going to lie to her, then she's not that special girl that you told her she was when you met her. So do your best and don't lie to your Filipina. Another thing you need to know when you're with your Filipina. I know with your American girl, I'm sure, because you know most American women are crazy. They throw things at you, they hit you, they do this, they do that. A Filipina will not ever hit you. So don't be physical to your Filipina. They weren't raised to be like that. Some were, some weren't. It depends. Like I've seen where Filipinas and Filipinos, they've had a few spouts here and there. But if you really cherish your Filipina, don't ever be physical to her. And if you are physical to her, then you really need to be horsewhipped. There's a problem with you if you hurt that little precious girl. Especially if she's doing everything possible. There ain't no reason not to hit a woman, period. But if she's doing everything to keep the family together, everything she can to make you happy, then always make her happy. Make her feel loved. And that's getting into my 10th thing. Filipinas or American guys or whatever, they're not mind readers. So you gotta if not every day, every few days, always tell them how much you love them. Always tell them how much you care. Filipinas are very loving girls, especially the good Filipina girls. They are loving. They will always show you they love you. Even during the LDR process, my wife would always send me little Viva videos that she made saying of our pictures and put them all together and show me how much she loved me. And then I would show her back how much I loved her, and then I'll say to her, I'll look over and say, hey babe, and she'll say what? And I'll say, I love you. Just simple things like that. Give her hugs. When she's doing good, praise her for doing good. They love that, and they're very loving people. And a lot of times, if you don't do that, you're going to end up back in that number 2 situation, tempo. So don't put yourself in that situation. Just remember, these tips are just to help you from what I learned when I was dating and decided to marry the Filipina of my dreams and the Filipina of my life. There's one other tip I'm going to tell you. What's this mean? I got one more tip after that. That means they're pointing at something. When they put their lips like this, I'll show you sometime with my wife, but that means they're pointing. And the only other thing, when they go, and you don't look at them and you're expecting to hear a yes, and she goes, that means yes. So guys, I hope this helped you on your time with your filipina. Hope that you learn your filipina. Be open-minded. Don't expect, like, she's probably going to think we over here in the West, we eat every different kinds of foods, but I guarantee you there's foods over there you don't like. And there's a lot of foods in America that they don't like. My wife used to say, oh, you guys have lots of foods there. I can't wait to come to America. But to be honest, she don't really like most of them. Filipinos, Filipinas, they love rice. They love fish. And when you come home from work and you have that nasty smell in your house, you'll know she's cooking dried fish. But just smile and ask how her food was and just move on. I got an electric grill for outside. Excuse me. But she hasn't really used it yet because I told her, you can cook fish in the house, I don't mind. She thinks that because I don't really like fish, so she won't cook it in the house. But I told her she can cook fish anytime she wants to cook fish. I hope these 10 tips did something to help y'all. Just remember, number 1, family matters. Number 2, don't get in Tampo situation because it sucks. Number 3, try to learn their language or some words in their language. Number 4, try to learn about their life, their culture, how they were brought up, where they lived. Go to where they lived. That's one of my next things. I got to go see where she lived, where she was brought up. Go to her church, learn her religion. Just try to learn every part of her culture. If you love her, guys, you'll do anything for her. Trust me. Filipinas are a lot better than the Western women and when it comes to that aspect of family and love, children, all that stuff. Don't forget, your Filipina's going to love rice, fish, you know the whole story. Number 7, don't cheat on her. You'll bust her, you'll break her if you cheat on her. Please don't ever do that. That's bad. Make sure she knows, don't be jealous. If you're a person she can trust, just let her know, please don't be jealous. I have girls that are my friends. That's the way it's going to be. Just like you're going to have guys that are your friends. So we both have to learn not to be jealous. The LDR thing's very hard, guys, because you guys are going to have to get through the LDR part. So you can't be jealous and arguing with each other. So just remember, get through that LDR part and get her home. Whatever you're planning on living there, however it works, just get through it. Make sure you don't lie to her. That was number 8. No lying. Number 9, don't be physical. Don't hurt her. Don't do anything to touch a girl from the Philippines. And remember, if you touch a girl from the Philippines, her family's huge. She'll come back at you and you'll be in trouble. And number 10, always tell her you love her, show her you love her, do whatever you can to make her happy. Just be the best husband you can be. And you remember, you said bad about the American woman, so show her you're not that bad person. That's not why you became divorced in the first place or whatever. Just show her how great of a guy you can be. Guys, girls, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If there's anything else I need to tell you about them, I can comment back to you. Like I said, like, dislike, whatever your choice is. And please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Have a good day.